news agenda. India coronavirus crisis has worsened. Every passing day it is worsening. Maharashtra continues to drive that surge. The state has reported over 55,000 cases in the past 24 hours itself. With this surge, the active cases in the state have breached the 470,000 mark. Maharashtra also reported 297 deaths in 24 hours itself. Mumbai has clocked over 10,000 fresh COVID cases and 31 deaths. So far, 740 buildings in the city have been sealed. Delhi, on the other hand, has reported 5,100 fresh cases. This has been the highest surge in the national capital since November 27. 50 teams of technical and clinical experts have been sent to 30 districts in Maharashtra, 11 districts in Chhattisgarh, 9 districts in Punjab to curb the spread of virus and help states better in dealing with the crisis. All of this is coming as Health Ministry is warned of COVID complacency and raised fears about the Mahakumbh becoming a super spreader.
कुछ ही स्टेट्स में 11-12 स्टेट्स में ही हालत ज़्यादा विस्फोटक हुई स्थिति, चाहे महाराष्ट्र हो, आप दिल्ली की बात लगा लीजिए, क्या वजह क्या है, पंजाब है, तो उन्हीं स्टेट्स में क्यों?
देखिए, अब ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा जब डिटेल्ड एनालिसिस किया जाए तो उसके अंदर ये पता लगेगा कि भाई यहाँ पर जो है कोविड अप्रोप्रिएट बिहेवियर के अंदर जो है मान लीजिए कोई ज़्यादा लापरवाही है या ज़्यादा सावधानियों को इग्नोर करने की बात है। लेकिन आप अगर ध्यान से देखेंगे तो थोड़ा थोड़ा आपको हर जगह पर जो है ना केसेस के अंदर इंक्रीज़ दिखाई देगा। लेकिन ये जो 80% से ज़्यादा केसेस हैं ये क्योंकि और जो मोर्टालिटी भी है और केस की वजह से बीमारी होना जिसको मॉर्बिडिटी कहते हैं ये भी जो है ये 11 स्टेट्स में ही ज़्यादा है। उसमें भी जो जैसा मैंने कहा कि पंजाब में, छत्तीसगढ़ में या महाराष्ट्र में और भी ज़्यादा है जहाँ की हमने स्पेशल टीम्स भेजी हैं।
The states of maximum concern to us still remain Maharashtra, Punjab and Chhattisgarh. Maharashtra because of its share in the total number of cases as well as total number of deaths nationally, and Punjab and Chhattisgarh we will come to them because of their share in the number of deaths. Given their population, the death numbers that are being reported by Punjab and Chhattisgarh are a cause for extreme concern.
Let's now understand why COVID cases are surging in non-election states like Maharashtra. India Today has analyzed the data and spoken to the experts to know the reason behind the COVID conundrum in the country. Here's more.
India's COVID conundrum. Yelling, chanting, sharing the air in tight quarters, mostly maskless. A surreal image as the disease crosses a gutting milestone. Yet, it's Maharashtra that continues to report a sharp spike in the outbreak.
As India continues to emerge as the epicenter of the COVID-19 disease globally, Maharashtra continues to remain as the epicenter of the disease nationally. There aren't any elections happening here. The state has imposed tight restrictions and enforcement in cities like Mumbai is visible. Yet Maharashtra intriguingly accounts for more than half of the caseload across the country.
India Today analyzed data and spoke with experts to solve this puzzle. Why the outbreak has been less severe in states holding elections despite masses bursting into slogans in close proximity and without masks. Less than 2,000 cases in West Bengal on Monday, less than 100 in Assam, less than 3,000 in Kerala. But why Maharashtra continues to report the highest number of infections?
Government data accessed by India Today offers an insight into how poll-bound states like West Bengal and Assam have reduced their testing since January 2021. In fact, the drastic decline in the tests is one of the reasons that these states are not reporting the surge in COVID-19 cases.
Take a look at this. Barring Tamil Nadu, every state conducting assembly elections this year has cut down on the number of tests since January. From more than 30,000 tests in a day in the first week of January, West Bengal brought the numbers down to less than 26,000 in April. Assam this month conducted a little over 12,000 tests per day, far lower than the figure in the first week of January. Experts also point towards other factors, from access to testing to the trajectory of the virus itself.
This kind of approach of is Maharashtra is seen and rest of the places it is not seen is one of the major limitations in our thinking. One must remember that infections don't respect geographic boundaries. So I think instead of saying what is wrong with Maharashtra, you need to ensure that the vulnerabilities of other states should be covered.
The pandemic affects different parts of the world at different times. It comes in multiple waves, and these waves tend to be spaced apart by several months. If people start congregating and form social gatherings and stop wearing masks, it will amplify the effect of the pandemic.
Leading by example on protocols, scaling up testing, tracing and vaccination may help stem the viral tide. With Pankaj Upadhyay in Mumbai and Milan Sharma in Delhi, Bureau